Calvin, welcome back.
Welcome back. This is Pod 3.
Episode 3 of the unnamed but temporarily called I Hate Golf podcast.
I think we just rock with I Hate Golf, to be honest with you.
There it is. Now, on today's episode of Why I Hate Golf, tell us why you hate golf. What happened last week?
Bro. I have a strong passion for hating golf right now. So I saw this Instagram. Dude, this is gonna be some context here. I saw this Instagram video and it was like, it had basically this like a guy hitting at the range, and it's like, all right, most golfers start out hitting a slice, and it has the little arrow going out far right. He's like, all right, and then after you hit the slice, what you do is you hit the snap hook. So it has the arrow going all the way left. He's like, it's good that you're not hitting a slice anymore because now you're hitting the snap hook. He's like, once you go from the slice and then to the snap hook, what you do is you hit the block. So then you just leave the ball out right. And then after that, then you hit the pull. And then it's like, now you finally, the master step is hitting the push draw or the straight ball or the little baby fade off the tee. Bro, right now, I cannot get a single effing club out of the block. Bro, I am blocking everything, bro. If it's not a block, it's a fade. Bro, I cannot hit, bro. It is bad. I got a bad case of the blocks right now, bro.
What's the coach saying? What's the homework for you to do?
I haven't seen him in probably 2-3 weeks. My next lesson's on the 15th. I feel like I need to go see my freaking therapist. Like, I'm itching, bro.
So when you're with him and you're filming your shot, are you pushing the same way that you are on the course?
It's not the same because Golf Tech is set up at screen. So basically, what they do is they read your degree tilts. So your shoulder tilt, your hip turn, your shoulder turn, that type of stuff. And then he can just say, I could say, hey, Sean, I'm blocking the ball every single shot. And he could say, well, the reason is this is your swing. Try this instead. Right? But, I mean, it's like anything, right? Like, I hit up against the screen, I hit completely different than I do in real life.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I think a lot of it, or not a lot of it, but some of it could be my alignment as well. So, I'm putting some more focus on that. But I'm literally noticing the different swings. Like, if I try to get after it and my grip is different, it's a completely different, not a completely different, but slightly different swing than if I'm to just block it or just, like, try to... My block, I would say, is, like, I'm trying to just poke the ball out 220.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to get after it, then I'm pulling it or, snap hook or something like that. Granted, the ball goes 270, but it's like 80 yards left.
But can you feel in the mechanics what you're doing differently?
Yeah. So I got to build off of the block, not the snap hook. Or I take a step back, I build off of the snap hook and change something about that swing.
But can we just address why a 25 handicap is trying to have any type of shot shape other than straight down the middle?
I mean, that's my goal, bro. I'm trying to hit it straight down the middle.
Block, push, draw, push fades, block fades. You have all these type of swings that you want. Let's just get the ball down the middle.
Yeah, well, my goal is the push draw. That is the goal. Push draw.
Why?
Maybe I pull it a little bit and it overdraws. That's fine. Right?
Why is that the goal though?
Because then it gives me a basis of what to work. It's the foundational work, right? The foundational is, this is my shot. This is what I'm gonna work on. This is what I'm gonna try to solidify. Mm-hmm. Because I can hit the ball straight, but then I'm gonna be playing, as my handicap is. And I'm going to be hitting an 8-iron 120 yards, hitting a 9-iron 90 yards. I can change my swing to where it's shooting something like that, but bro, I'm trying to get after it. I'm trying to be good, bro.
You wouldn't rather have like a low 90s score and just take 20 yards off of each shot? rather than hit it as far as you can, but still shooting the hundreds?
I mean, sure, but how much is that going to carry you, right? Like, I can be a mid. I mean, at this point, bro, that might have to be the goal, is just to shoot low.
I'm pulling up your Grint app. I want to see the last couple rounds that you've had.
I didn't put today's in. I'm not putting today's in. Today did not exist.
So you.
It was like a 45-degree day, bro. It was cold out there.
Yeah, it's not warm here. So we got. Oh, you put your clubs in here. That's cool. All right, that's new. So 104.
Yeah, that was the Copperhead tournament.
That was the tournament. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. 33 putts. See, the putts is solid. 11% green regulation. 31% fairway and 31% fairway is good. I'm cool with 30% fairway and regulation just because I know your shot. I know you're not doing too bad there. That's solid. But let's see the round before that. 99.
I was playing better golf, I would say.
You doubled your green in regulation. That's good. You went from 11 to 22. And your fairway in regulation is about the same. But your score went down 5. And then 107, 0% green in regulation. Bro, what happened?
Bro, listen. It's tough out here in the 20 plus. I'll tell you that.
Dude, come on, man.
I mean, I wish I was like you and I'd just been playing golf my whole life and I can go out on any given day and shoot, mid 80s round, but brother, I'm a little over a year into this thing and it is driving me absolutely, like, I'm about to take another break, I think.
You just took a 3-month break.
I know, I'm about to take another 3-month break, bro. It is driving me insane.
What are you going to do? You can't go fishing. You're not working.
I'm just not going to do anything, bro.
Just going to chill?
Nah, I'm
all right. Let's see. How can we get... Here's my challenge to the viewers. How can we get some sort of AI tool to help Calvin out so he doesn't have to keep hemorrhaging money into his golf game? What tools are available that we could use to watch your golf game? I would imagine there's a few.
Yeah, there's a bunch of apps that come up on Instagram that you can, download. It tells you your degree angles and that type of stuff. But, I mean, I have a coach, right? So, next week we'll figure out what's going on. I will say, reflecting back on my past couple of lessons where I only brought woods into my lesson, driver, 3-wood, that type of stuff. More rotation and the longer clubs. Bro, as soon as I take that driver back to where it needs to be in the backswing, it is pulled left, snap hook left. If I choke it 3/4, I'm poking it out 225.
So is that your hands coming through too quick and you're not getting your lower body into it?
I think my hands are... Wait.
If you're pulling it on your drive, yeah. Your hands are just...
I don't think it has anything to do with my hands. I think it's the timing.
Okay.
And then for the block is my hands are too slow, I think.
Yeah, because if you're blocking it, you're getting your hands through the ball, but you're leaving the head of the club out, so it's lagging behind. So, the butt of your hands are coming through, but you're not actually getting the front of the club coming in. So, if this is the ball and you want to hit it like that, you're hitting it like that.
Yeah.
So you're pushing it out that way. That, I would imagine, is not getting your upper body through, though, to follow through. You're just kind of swinging your hands across, but you're not rotating through.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's
my
feeling
thought.
I think I have.
Yeah. Well, so, I don't know if this is how Golf Tech does it, but, I went to my dad's friend's place who has his golf simulator inside, and we were playing Pebble Beach the other day.
Pebble Beach.
Yeah, so... other than the putting and the short game, that thing was incredible. Short game I really struggled with. Putting I really struggled with.
Yeah.
Because it's just different. We had to putt off of probably a 7 to 9 inch platform that we were standing on, so the ball has to drop. and
Yeah.
roll. It was weird, and the chipping was really difficult. But like if you're in the sand, it'll take off 20%. So then you have to do math, and you're like, all right, I'm 15 yards out, but it's taken off 20% because I'm in the sand, and then I have to. It was weird. But what I really liked about it was the feedback that you get when you swing, because he had cameras set up below where you swing, above where you swing, and from the side. So after each shot, you can go back and look at the screen. You could see all the ball speed data, club speed data, all that, but then you could also see the way your club was hitting the ball and what angle it was at, from putting all the way up to driving. And I remember there was one drive, it was probably my best drive of the day, where as soon as I hit it, I was like, oh, that was bad. That felt really off. And then we looked at the data. It went the furthest, straightest, best smash factor, best club head, best everything. But there's a little delay there. So I hit it, and I start talking about how that was a bad shot. And then 2 or 3 seconds later, we get all the data, and we're like, that's weird. That felt horrible, but it looked great. So I can tell, or basically what that's telling me is, I am not hitting my driver well, because when I do hit it well and I hit it accurately, it feels off. So I got to go work on my mechanics for my driver, because when I was swinging where I felt good, I was slicing it out to the right. So something with my mechanics is off on my driver. But
So would you say, now that you've had some experience with hitting up against the screen, that it's pretty accurate?
Yeah, I think so.
Hang on.
I think so. You look like you're ready to go sell some cars, baby.
Yeah, man. Used car salesman.
There we go. But yeah, dude, it was really weird. Like it was one of those times where it made me realize that I need to spend more time doing that and actually seeing that type of feedback. Because if I could just get that, I'm a very touch and feel type of player, but if I could do that swing 3 or 4 times in a row and feel the way I need to get my right arm through the ball, I know I would improve. But it was pretty eye-opening to me that a good drive felt really bad. But all the data said it was my best drive. It was a 270 carry, 280 something, 290 drive. Like, it was perfect. 1.5 smash factor is everything that you want.
Do you have a Golf Tech by you?
Maybe Golf Galaxy. I know is by. Maybe,
Yeah, you
I
can
don't
do
know
Golf
about
Galaxy.
Tech.
I think they have the same type of stuff where they can tell you your club head speed and that type of stuff.
Yeah, the club head speed I'm usually fine with. It was really more just seeing the angle my club was at contact. So for driving and putting specifically was really good, because it could tell you if you were negative or positive, as far as like your angle. And if you're negative, you pulled it. If you're positive, you pushed it. I pull a lot with my putter, or at least I thought I did. But based on the feedback I was getting, I was almost 0-0 across the board on my putting, which means my club face is perfectly neutral when I hit it, which is what you want. So what that told me is my aim is actually off. Like, I'm hitting it where I want it to be, but I'm just lined up to the wrong spot.
Yeah.
So that was really good feedback, too. It told me that I'm a better putter than I think. It's just more so my vision is not where I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that stuff a lot. It was really helpful.
Yeah.
I need to go back and do that again.
I'm also working through, my putting changes now, but I didn't putt that bad today. I didn't putt bad.
What did we say? 34 putts, I think, is what you said?
30. It was 33, I think, for the tournament. Which,
That's
I
not
mean,
bad.
Copperhead's a tough course. They have 16, 17, and 18 are they say, the three hardest holes on the tour.
On the tour?
Yeah,
What tour?
the PGA Tour.
Really?
Yeah, 16, 17, and 18 at Copperhead. They call it the Snake Pit.
The entire PGA Tour, those are the 3 hardest in a row.
That's what they say.
Who's they?
The people at Copperhead, bro. I don't know. I don't make these rules up. I wish they were easy.
Let's see. What's it called? Copperhead?
Copperhead. Innisbrook, Copperhead. Type in Snake Pit or something like that. Yeah, maybe that'll pop up.
Yeah, let's see if that pops up. The Snake Pit at Innisbrook.
Snake Pit.
Let's see if Calvin's talking shite here. You cannot overpower the course. That is not a good layout for you.
No, so transition into this round that we were playing. I had two buddies that were playing in the tournament. One was around you, like a 8 to 12 handicap or whatever. And another one of my buddies was a +3 handicap, and they had us playing up for the tournament just for pace of play.
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, it's actually harder for scratch golfers to play up because then they're having to take 3-wood off the tee, right? They're having to shape their ball more off the tee as opposed to just slinging a driver 300 yards.
I could see that. I will say on golf.com, pretty reliable source, hole number 16, dubbed one of the hardest holes on the PGA Tour.
Yeah, it's the 3 hardest holes that you can play on the tour.
I don't know about 17 or 18. It doesn't say anything too crazy there, but
Bro.
16, you're not lying.
I don't even remember 16, bro. This is the second time I've played it.
Apparently 16 is pretty hard. Let's see what these look like. Why are they so difficult?
Honestly, I don't remember, bro.
Dude, this looks beautiful. Was it in good condition when you played it? Were they keeping up with the course?
I'm sorry. I'm looking at PGA Tour Media, PGATourHQ.com. It says third toughest final 3 holes on the PGA Tour in the ShotLink era, non-majors. The Snake Pit has played a combined 4,700 times over par since 2000. 2,800 other 15 holes at Innisbrook Copperhead course. The field hit 681 of 1,350 greens and reg, 50% down the stretch on the final 3 holes at Innisbrook.
It's the 37th ranked state in the course.
Matthew Neesmith was the only player to hit the 16th green and reg in all 4 rounds.
That's nuts. One PGA player hit a green in regulation in an entire tournament.
22% of players have played the 16th hole at Innisbrook par or better. 60% players are over par on the 17th hole. 35% players have played the 18th hole combined par or better. Joaquin Neiman, Tyler Duncan, Cameron Tringle, Bronson Burgoon, and Matthew Neesmith were the only players that played the Snake Pit bogey-free for all 4 rounds in 2021.
That's nuts.
Yeah, and then you got a 20-something handicap guy. I mean, granted, I played from the golds. They had us up. But
played from the senior tees.
Yeah, from the senior tees. I mean, I still played it.
I didn't realize it was
bro.
that difficult, bro. That's impressive. I mean, it's a 142 slope.
Yeah, so I had 25 strokes, I think, for the tournament, and I shot a 104, so... What was that?
Say that again?
I had 25 or 27 strokes for the tournament.
And you shot, what?
I shot 104, right? You just had it up?
Yeah, it was 104.
Yeah, so 104 minus 25, 79. So, talking about that, the guy that won, I was going up, the 16 handicap was the entry to my flight.
Okay.
There was 6 golfers in my flight. I placed 3rd in the flight, 20th overall of 33. The guy that won was like a 16.2, and he shot like a 94 of my flight.
With 16 strokes, so his gross was 94.
No, his whatever he shot a 94 on the course,
Okay.
and he won the flight. I think they only considered net scores for the overall, but he wasn't even. My buddy that is scratch shot a 71, I think.
He shot a 71 straight up, just like a true 71.
Straight up.
Dude, that's incredible.
From the whites, though, not the tips.
From the whites, not the tips. So the whites, second back, whites, blues, tips.
It would be the
Either way, it doesn't
second
really
from the
matter.
tips. Yeah, it'd
But
be the
still,
second from the tips.
71, an honest 71 on that course, playing at a 142 slope is impressive.
Yeah, and on 18 he had a tiebreaker putt.
And he won.
Yeah.
Damn. So what happens when you win? Where do you go from there?
So the Grant Tour they have a season. Basically, as many tournaments as you can play in a season, you get points towards getting an invite to like their national event or whatever their 2-day event is. Obviously, the higher you place, the more points you get. If you get a guy like me, you get participation points. So I got like 20 points or something like that. But yeah, it's just insane. I think like I would play for fun, but not to win.
Is it worth it for the money you're spending?
You're playing. I mean, you play at Copperhead. You're paying 160. I paid 180 for the tournament, so it wasn't bad.
Do you have another tournament lined up?
Looking at Stream Song, which is I think a tougher course than that. Stream Song is it's like a bucket list type of course though. It's in the middle of the state of Florida basically, and I think it was like an old waste field or something like that. So it's a lot of undulation. Cool. Yeah, it's sick. It's one of those courses where you have to get a caddy, and it's a sick course.
What's it called?
Stream Song. You should come down here for that.
Stream Song Golf? Dude, I got a lot of travel coming up this year. It's going to be a tough one. So there's red, blue, and black. There's 3 courses there. Fort Meade, Florida. 54 holes. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's a beautiful landscape.
I would like to come to Florida at some point this year. We got a couple golf trips. We got Pebble Beach in February. We got our trip to Boyne, Michigan in September, which we still have one spot left, if anyone wants to grab that spot. And then I got the member guest tournament in June. So I got a lot of golf coming up this year.
You need to be hitting some screens.
Yeah, I do.
You need to be hitting some screens, bro, because that'll keep you ready to play. You don't want to go out there, your member guest, and have your dad carry you. You shoot a freaking 98 or something.
That ain't happening. You know when tournament time comes. We're going 76 to 82, right in that range.
Yeah.
My handicap did pop up though because I played Mid-South a course out here a couple weeks ago. Played twice in 2 months, and when I start taking these 4 to 6 week breaks in between rounds, my scores do not reflect well. So November 27th, shot a 91, and then December 31st, so it was a little bit over a month in between, same course, shot a 94. So not looking good. 91, 94. I got, thank God. I got 3 rounds to go before my next score drops, so that's good. And then,
I mean, but low key, that would be good though if you.
That's what I'm saying. That's good. That's good. I need 3 rounds to get this back, and then I have a 76, 80, and 83 all dropping, and that 83 was a tournament. So those 3 are heavily weighted. So when those 3 drop, my handicap's going to shoot up. Unless I put some
your
low scores
handicap
in.
going up right before the tournament would be good.
Oh, tournament's not for June, bro. I got 5 months. I'm going to get so much golfing before then. Wait until April comes around. Let me do a little bit of work this beginning of the year, make a little bit of money, and then I could get on your grind and just golf 5 days a week.
No, I'm not golfing 5 days a week. The goal is twice a week. That would be
twice a week is solid.
Yeah, I'd try to get 100 rounds in this year.
Dude,
if I hit 100 rounds
diabolical.
and I'm still shooting 20 plus, my handicap's still 20 plus, so I'm gonna find a different sport.
I'm telling you right now, if you keep trying to shape your shots on every single shot, you're never going to get down to.
No, not every shot. I line up to the ball and I just have a stock swing.
That's all you need.
The stock swing is a push draw. That's
Boring
the goal.
golf. Get that tattooed on your hand. Boring golf. That's all you need.
Yeah, I need to book around at my little easy home course and just play from the Reds.
I think you need to go play with Cody Caswell because he knows how to play boring golf. That man is textbook. Textbook. He knows what to do.
Go fly
Hit
out
it
to
straight.
Austin.
Hit it straight. Get it on the green and 2-putt. That is the Cody Caswell recipe, and it works.
No, I mean, hey, if I can get it straight, it's easier than it sounds. I think
You
that's
can.
a lot of
You-
what we struggle with.
Yeah, I mean that's my fault as well. As like, I have a hard time, and I blame myself because I started trying to shape my shots last year because I was like, oh, I'm shooting the low 80s, high 70s pretty regularly now. I could start bending it around trees and playing fades and draws and mess me all up. I just need to play a fade. If I could just play a fade and that's it, I'm a happy guy.
You
all
know
I
what
need.
shot has been money for me?
A fade,
No.
I don't know, duck hook.
Nah. You know when the ball's sitting like under like a cluster of trees and you got to punch it out like 50 yards to the middle of the fairway?
Yeah.
100% of the time I'm doing that.
You dialed in that 50-yard
Dialed.
punch. There you go.
Dialed.
I don't know if that's a good thing. That's a lot of time under the trees there.
That and another thing I started doing, we get around the green, bro. I could be like, I'd say within like 50 feet from the hole, 50 yards from the hole, bump and run. If there's no trap in front of me, I'm bumping running and I'm gonna one putt.
I don't blame you one bit on doing that. I need to take that advice and do that more. Especially in the winter where the grass isn't very clean, you're not really picking the ball well. I need to be doing that way more because right now the grass here is just dead and it's so easy to mess up. Whether
The
you
greens
skull
probably
it,
roll fast too.
yeah, because it's frozen.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I need to be doing. You use a pitching wedge, 7-iron. What are you using?
So this is how dialed in I am. Depending on the distance, I will use a different club. Pitching wedge down to, I'd say like an 8-iron would be the max.
Okay, we go with an 8-iron.
Further out I am, I'll take an 8-iron. Closer I am, I'll take a pitching wedge or my 50 degree.
What's your range? How far back are we going?
I mean, I can be like 50 yards out. Like, you know where most people will take like a Texas wedge?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going to take a Texas wedge, but I'll take an 8-iron and I'll punch it up there.
that's probably a better shot, dude. You have more control over it. At 50 yards out, you want a little bit of loft. It's not a bad shot at all.
Yeah, it's the same shot across the board too.
Yeah.
You know, I take it back the same. I punch it out the same. It's just like a putting stroke, right? And
Mm-hmm.
the distances are different based on the club.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't try to power a pitching wedge further if I'm further away with that type of shot. I
You
just
just take the 8.
take the 8, punch it up, and I'll be 6 feet from the cup. And
That's a
three
good play, man. I think more people need to be doing that because the short game can really, really hurt you, especially if you don't have a perfect lie. Just get a lower club on it and run it up there. When we played Pinehurst number 2, they're all turtleback greens. That's all the caddy kept telling us. Just take that 7-iron, pitching wedge, whatever you're comfortable with, and figure out how to putt with that. Because I can't putt off the greens very well. Like, I just don't have the distance control because I'm so used to chipping. So if I'm not chipping, I can't take the putter. I really struggle with that. So I have to use an 8, a 7, a pitch, something like that. But I like it, man. It's a good play.
I'll teach you how to do it if you want.
Teach me how to Texas wedge.
I mean, it's not a Texas wedge. It's a bump and run, but I'll teach
I
you how
can
to
do that.
Texas wedge. You teach me how to hit a driver.
Punch it out to right field, baby. That's all you got to do.
Bro,
Just-
I'm doing that, and it's going straight right OB. It's going straight right OB, too. And then they tell me, oh, you were lined up that way. Of course I was. Because there's no
So
freaking
then
turnover on
line
the
up-
ball.
line up down the middle.
Yeah, I line up down the middle, and you know what I do?
Pull it.
Yep.
You're a head case, bro. Did you ever play ping pong?
No.
That motion, you know how to hit a top hand serve in ping pong, how to roll
Pickleball.
your hands. Okay, pickleball, there you go. Same thing. So you're out driving, you're lined up, inside, left foot. I go probably big toe, left foot. I'm a little bit further back. I line up on the toe of my driver, so I'm as far away from the ball as I can.
I tried that. I can't do it.
Because when I swing, my arms get extended, so I don't want to hit it on the inside. So I'm lined up at the toe. I'm right foot a little bit back, so I'm a little bit more of a closed stance. So my feet are lined up that way, but my body is lined up that way. I take an inside path. So I swing inside, and then my goal is to drop the hands, push it out to right field, and then like that pickleball top hand serve. As soon as I hit it, I'm trying to roll my hands over and hit that.
You're trying to time the shot. I'm gonna let you know now. I can't do that.
But it's not even really timing it. It's just the mechanics. Like, you just got to get comfortable with that swing.
Yeah.
It's just rolling your hands over. You swing too hard, bro. Slow it down a little bit.
That's what I've been doing. My tempo is dialed in.
Do you still use that app you told me to use a couple months ago?
No. I got a better thing that I like to do. It is a song, actually. Probably can't play it on the podcast, right? It's copyright.
Maybe. What's the song?
Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
If I Ruled the World by Nas?
No. You'd know the song if you heard it.
What's it called?
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Perfect tempo song. You just play that on repeat while you're at the range.
Tears for Fears?
Tears for Fears.
Oh.
You know the song.
Yeah. Okay. That seems fast for a swing.
No, it's perfect tempo.
That seems a little fast.
Bro, look. I'll show you. Get up. So it's dun 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 dun. Silky. I'm out there looking like Freddy.
Like Freddie Couples?
Yep.
All right. I'll try it.
Sing, all of them. I'm a little baby masterpiece with my tempo when it comes to
I'm telling you, that's the key right there. If you could dial in the tempo on every swing, that's 50% of your problem.
I would say it's harder with the longer clubs, but like I would say like 6 through pitch, same tempo.
60 pitch, same tempo. Okay. I'm going to try it. You know, where I've been struggling lately, let's see if you have advice for me. I've struggled with the like 105 to like 30-yard shot. Because I don't have anywhere I could practice that right now. I don't really have like a chipping green.
You said 105 to what?
To like 30-ish. You know, if I'm in 30, that's an easy little chip shot with the 60 or the 56, depending on the lie. But as soon as I start taking half to three-quarter swings with the wedges, I've really been struggling with those. Hitting them too fat, blocking them out to the right. I just don't have good mechanics right now on my, like, I'm going to say 35 to 105-yard shots.
So it'd be like your lob shot, right?
Yeah, I mean, depending on the swing, I could get my 60, if I swing as hard as I can, probably 75 yards. But I don't really want the 60 for anything more than probably 50 yards. I'm probably using my 56 there. My 56 I'll push out to 100, and then anything over 100, I'm using the 50.
I got a random scratch golfer, old dude that I was playing with, and he was talking about his lob shots, you know, regardless of the club. It doesn't matter if it's the 60, 56, 50, whatever you use. He said it's the same swing across the board, except he changes the swing, the swing of which he compresses the ball.
So it's the same swing, but he changes the swing.
It's the same swing, but he changes the speed of which he compresses the ball.
Okay. That makes sense, and I can see that. So I struggle with like three-quarter swings or like half swings.
Mm-hmm.
So that would make sense of just slowing down the speed a little bit. But then my problem is decelerating through the ball. You don't want to decel. You gotta, you don't want to slow it down.
I don't even, like, with something like that, it's like a half swing, but I don't even open the face. So just keep it square and hit it.
On what are you using if you're like 70 yards out?
70
Good lie,
yards.
no, like middle of the fairway, easy shot.
Probably my 56. Half
And you
swing, feet close, and just accelerating through the ball.
And you're neutral club face, or you open it, you close it?
Just neutral. Keep it neutral,
Yeah.
straight back. I mean, I don't know if that's right, but it works for me.
Yeah, I need to go work on that. That's where I'm losing strokes right now, and that used to be like a very high confidence shot for me. I just don't have anywhere to practice that right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, your chip shots are different because I feel like you play with your hands more.
Yeah.
Whereas, like a true chip shot, I feel like should be like, a regular swing, and then you're hoping that the ball lands short and rolls up, or it bites, something like that. I'm just lining up feet close, like I'm chipping the ball into the net that's 10 yards in front of me, but just accelerating through the ball.
So same backswing, same distance back, you just change the power going through.
No, it's like a half swing. Club angle never changes in the backswing, and I'm just
You out to
accelerating
in?
through. No, just straight out, straight back, straight through.
Yeah, you're very textbook with your short game. You're very golf tech with that, which is good. I
Yeah.
try too many different things, too many different swings, vertical shaft, shallow shaft, in to out to in, depending on like I have too many ideas in my head with my short game. And it's
Yeah,
not good.
usually what I notice is the ball, if I play a standard swing, it might fade
Okay,
just
that's
slightly.
good. That's good.
So
Well, I
like
guess
I have the shot control on it. I just don't trust the bounce based on the lie because I don't really know it. So I just use the 75 club or the 80 club or whatever, right? And then
So
just
right
accelerate
move.
through the ball.
it's good. It's good course management.
Now, if only I could hit my third shot not off of a drop. And you should have saw today. I had on 10, I had a drop. On 11, I had a double drop. I think I doubled every hole on the back nine. It was bad.
Yeah, but I mean, this is tough to take a true, honest score on January 9th, 45-degree weather. Nothing's playing pure right now.
Yeah. Greens were rolling fast on the front nine. Sun came out. They're rolling slow. It's like, man, just give me the 95-degree Florida golf. That's what I want.
That sounds horrible. That sounds worse.
I love it, bro. I think another
Yeah.
thing is this happened to me in football too. I cannot change what I'm wearing on the course. Like
An extra shirt.
I like golfing with a polo and shorts, bro. No pants, no
Oh, I see what you're
jacket,
saying.
no beanie. I want a polo, shorts, and a hat.
Mm-hmm. So you're struggling in the winter where you got to layer up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that new Travis Matthew piece. That's basically just a pullover with a hoodie and a little kangaroo pouch. I really like that, but it is difficult playing with a hoodie on.
Yeah.
I struggle with that because then you get the little, the piece hanging off the back of your head. Get distracted. I'm constantly rolling up my sleeves.
Yeah, that stuff is annoying to me. So hopefully we only got like another month of coolness, and then we
Bro,
get back.
aren't you
into
guys supposed to get dumped on this weekend?
No idea.
I'm pretty sure we are. I don't think I'm playing golf unless it's indoor golf anytime soon.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to
Active.
rain Monday maybe. It's gonna
We're
be
supposed to
cold here
get
for the next 2 weeks.
We're supposed to get a really bad storm, I reckon. Cary, North Cackalack. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we have storm warnings. Ah, we're good. We're not getting anything. 2 inches of snow, bro. 2 inches of snow in North Carolina shuts the whole state down. So maybe
Oh
we
yeah,
do get.
you guys don't have the utilities to clean up that snow.
No, we don't. But let's see. We're Gucci. So yeah, I got to go back to this guy Kyle's house. I got to get this indoor golf thing. There's X Golf down the road from me if I want to go play X Golf, which is just an indoor golf sim. $55 an hour, $65 an hour, something like that. So I got options. It's just hard for me to go play when it's dark out by 5:30. Actually, it's starting to get light out later, which is nice, but it's hard for me to go play right now.
Did you catch any of that TGL?
I haven't read anything about it either. I don't know if it was received well, if people liked it, good, bad. I don't know anything
I mean,
about it.
I heard it was on ESPN this past weekend. I just didn't catch any of it.
Yeah, Tuesday was the opening day. I just don't know if people enjoyed it or not, or if it was received well. I didn't actually look it up. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you know anything about it?
I didn't watch any of it.
It would have been cooler if it was for people like us to go play. I don't really care for
I think they'll get there.
I just don't see why. I mean, yeah, it's all money related. There's viewership opportunities, sponsor opportunities. So I understand from the business side why they did it, but I don't know. Seems kind of weird for the players to do that. It seems like a money grab.
Apparently, yeah, I think mainly it's that, but it's like it's a more entertaining way to watch golf.
Yeah, because they have there's a shot clock. They have like modern rules with like other sports. So you have the shot clock. Yeah, they're all mic'd up so you can hear them. There's music going in the background. It's supposed to be like watching a football game or something.
Yeah.
What is cool though, because I was telling you at the beginning, the biggest challenge that I had with the indoor stuff was the chipping and the putting, because that's all touch and feel, at least for me. It's very difficult for me to read a computer screen that says, hey, you're 13 feet out, go putt this. Like, I have to look at it and feel it. What I liked about what they're doing, at least that I saw online, is anything like 70 yards in, maybe 100 yards in, they're actually hitting off of real grass, hitting out of real bunkers, and putting on a real green. So you're only hitting into the screen for like your drivers and your long irons, which is cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Really
I
like
hope
that. Yeah.
Hope they can make some use of these Topgolf facilities that probably going to be closing.
Well, Topgolf, I mean, they're struggling because at least around us, they're offering free like 30-minute time slots now. Couple days throughout the week. Yeah. Like Saturday mornings, if you want to go, it's like 30 minutes of free Topgolf. Evening time. Like there's a few prime times for me here in Raleigh to go Topgolf for free for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can tell they're struggling.
Yeah. I mean, see how much longer they last. But, I mean, I went this past weekend for a friend of mine's birthday, and I remember going to Topgolf when it first opened. And it was like 4 hours wait if you wanted to, you're sitting at the bar eating food or playing pool for 4 hours until you can even get into a bay. And usually that 4 hours is cut down to like 2.5, but still, now you just walk in, get a bay, and you're done.
It's empty. We were there when we were in Nashville visiting Mike. There was nobody there. I think Mike had like 15 people that we went to Topgolf with, and it felt like we were the only ones there.
Damn.
It was like a Friday night, Saturday night. Like, it wasn't like we went at a weird time.
Yep.
We have Drive Shack here. It's not Topgolf. We have Drive Shack near me, but same concept, same idea. Which is surprising that those are doing so bad when golf seems to be on the rise pretty heavy right now. Why do you think they're doing so bad?
I mean,
what's your business
I think people
mindset?
just realize that it's too damn expensive.
Yeah,
so people are cutting it out, right? Topgolf is $120 for an hour.
Is that really how much it costs?
Something like that. I mean, usually you're going with 10 people, but I mean, you go there on a date with one girl, that's an expensive date, bro. That plus drinks plus food, that's a $200 date.
Yeah, I'd much rather just go to X Golf and actually go get 18 in.
Yeah.
I don't know how you putt or chip at X Golf, but that's the goal. Just go get actual swings in.
I think you just whale driver to the screen, try to put a hole through it.
Is that the goal?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'm strong enough yet.
Oh, if you hit enough balls, you'll get there, buddy.
We're working on it, but all right. Any tips for the viewers? Any guidance out there?
Yeah, don't golf like me.
That's good advice. That'll get you lower scores.
Don't golf like me, and make sure you have fun. So I'm not having fun, and I'm golfing like me.
And that's why we hate golf.
Yeah, I don't have anything else.
All right, well, we'll catch them next week. Hopefully, we can get more than one view on this episode. Tell Steph she's got to blast us out to her friends.
Yeah, we got 4 or 5 per week.
I'll tell you right now. I actually can't tell you right now because my computer's messing up, but I think we had 2 views on the last one.
Nice.
The first one actually did pretty well.
Really?
Well, depends on what you would consider
30.
good or bad. 30 is what you would consider good.
Yeah.
Please hold. A lot of dead air. That's what Taylor told me. We have too much dead air.
I don't even know what that means.
That means no one is saying anything.
Mm.
That's dead air right there. No one talking. All right, let's go to our channel.
Don't
right,
follow the dead air,
so-
bro.
All right, first episode we got 19 views.
All right. A little
It's more
short
than I
of the
thought.
good.
Yeah, this last episode, 1 view. So that means one of us, either you or me, did not watch this.
The second one?
Yeah, because there's only 1 view. So, fans, who do you think it was? Was it me or Calvin? Oh, you ruined it, Calvin.
Yeah,
You just-
I'll just say I don't think it was me.
Yep. So now we know who's actually putting effort into this podcast here.
Yep.
Analytics. Let's see the analytics. Total watch time, 0 minutes. Bro, this is rough. We gotta start trying to push this out a little bit. I think the problem is we're not actually podcast hosts, and I don't have anyone editing this, and I'm just throwing it out raw, live and uncut.
That's fine.
14
Starting out.
impressions, though. I'll take 14 impressions.
We'll get 10 or 20 loaded up, and then we'll start taking it serious.
That's what I like to hear. Well, then let's end this one on a good note. Top tip for new golfers. What is it?
You'll have to give that, buddy, because I was a new golfer. I'm no longer a new golfer, and I still suck.
Don't worry, I got you. So today's top tip: limit the variables in your golf game.
I like that.
Choose one golf ball and stick with it.
Max
You don't
fly,
need
straight
to-
fly, baby.
Yeah, there we go. Pick one, stick with it, limit the amount of variables you have. That's today's tip. And on that note, we'll catch you next week.
We hate golf.
We hate golf, that's right. But please sponsor us.